Hello, I'm Trent, aka oTradeMark here. Just want to make a quick video. I had messaged Daireb a few things today. I brought up three things. First is the big gap between the level that you summon, the highest world that you can summon units in it, and the max level. So right now the highest you can summon in units is at 160 to 165, and the level cap is 210. And that 50 level gap creates some problems when it comes to trying to switch fighters, because players are never maxed out on their level, and it's very difficult to switch an old fighter out with a new fighter. Secondly, I brought up Giant. I told him that I've been doing testings on it, and I haven't seen any difference on Giant. So I asked him to take a look at that, because I don't think Giant has actually been buffed yet. And then the third thing, I asked him about divine fighters. Someone mentioned that in a Q&A he did on the stage chat in the Anime Fighters Discord, he said divine fighters are immune to luck. I'm not really sure what he meant by that, so I was asking him, does divine chance increase with luck? And if not, can you add some type of scaling to that? So we got three answers to all three questions. Currently, your chances to get divines are pretty much constant between worlds. So that a lot of people have asked that. Is it harder to get divines in later worlds? Is it easier to get divines? How does the quad works? It says it's pretty much constant between worlds. So no matter where you are actually opening, it's going to be the same chance. Now he says he is going to be changing that slightly, but the change of chance is currently negligible. I don't perfectly understand this response. I'm not sure if he's saying currently the chance is negligible, but it's going to be more. However, he is saying that he's going to change it slightly, and I don't imagine that he's going to lower the chance. So my assumption would be that he's going to give it some kind of luck modifier, to where if you have higher luck, you're going to have a slightly easier chance of getting divine fighters, because currently they are very, very, very rare. Next of all, he says that he'll have another look at Giant. He says, to be honest, I can't remember what I did to buff it, so I'll check and get back to you. Now, this isn't necessarily saying that he's going to buff it, but my assumption is that if he does look at it and it is still 1.5 times damage multiplier, I'm hoping that he will at least buff it up to like 1.65 times damage, because that is what Tank is at. And Tank is actually more common than Giant. So I'd rather have Giant at 1.65 and Tank at like 1.6 than what it currently is, which is Giant is at 1.5 times damage multiplier. And then finally, he confirms, yes, the level cap won't be changing this update. So that's good news for those of you, for all the free-to-play players or the mid-tier players. You're going to be able to close the gap on a lot of the high-tier damage per click players. The players that are at the lead of the meta are still probably not going to cap out. I don't know that anyone's going to be able to get a full team of 210s this update. But the good news is that because the level cap is not increasing, and because we're getting the level 170, I assume, units that we're going to be summoning in, 170 to 175, means that we're going to be able to push units up faster, get them into the incubators, and get more maxed out units where we can actually start swapping out fighters. This way you can fuse any of your 210s that you don't want into something that you do want, like a newer world fighter or a better rarity, maybe a divine fighter or something like that. So that is basically it. I'm excited for the update. I will be streaming the update tomorrow, so if you want to swing by the stream, I will see you there. But that is it for me, Malo Albedo. Thanks for watching, and peace. I'm out of here.